Greetings pimps. Today we will be talking about the sad state of the terminally online NPC now. This issue has been around since practically the dawn of the internet, with different chat rooms of people who create pathetic hierarchies and whatnot. However, it truly came to prominence once YouTube and other mainstream social media sites came around. You have seen people on Twitter and YouTube who seem to do nothing but complain or virtue signal about something every second of their existence. Perhaps they cry about Trump or Biden or capitalism or communism. Or maybe it's a bit lighter and it's people who do nothing but post content crying about video games, skill-based matchmaking, or bad thing developers are doing. Perhaps all they do is post or stream constant video game footage or reviews of things, not necessarily games. There are endless streams of the terminally online all over the web. This has gotten even worse with the rise of streaming. There are constant lines of drones waiting for the next big break of being the person who gets to sit in front of a screen and pretend they're benefiting humanity with their so-called entertainment, or even more comically, their skill. So few streamers have any real video game skill, although almost all would claim they do. It might as well not exist. Now this is of course not every streamer, as some, albeit very few, do offer substantial content, but these are heavily outpaced by the Joe Rogans, Hassans, Voshas, and Ben Shapiros of the internet. These are just a small number of examples of the terminally online who spend their days in what is essentially a constant battle of screaming into the void, swearing to God they're smarter than said void or others who scream in the same void. Some of the funniest of these terminally online folk are those who make it a point to claim they have lives outside of the internet. Yes, quite obviously everyone does, even the weeb who only gets up to shower once a week and grab DoorDash from the porch. An example of this is none other than low-tier God, a terminally online doofus who is no better than those he attempts to roast, both of them being a terminally online NPC. The largest example of the terminally online, however, are those who literally cannot live without the internet or spewing their ideas onto it. And when I say literally cannot live without it, I mean it as this group of people, if you want to call them people, if not, that's cool, they really aren't, need internet dollars to live. They will quite literally become homeless and die if they are not terminally online. This, I would argue, is worse than the people who need the constant dopamine from posts, streams, and video likes and comments, but I digress, as I would not have any issue if you think the opposite. Examples of this are Wings of Redemption and the pedophile Dark Side Phil. They cry endlessly online begging for internet dollars from people they will never meet. Giving money to and talking in a chat to a streamer does not make you friends. They prey on the weak human mind of NPCs to make you think you are, but I digress again, as most YouTube and streaming content is based around aren't you just like me? Click the video please. At the end of the day, if for some reason you need proper examples of the terminally online, one needs only to look at Twitter trends. There you will witness all the terminally online drones complaining about the next big thing to complain about, be it a bad video game dev, a bad politician, bad thing the news told you to be scared of or hate, sports teams, capitalism, communism, or the most ironic one, other terminally online NPCs. This can blatantly be seen in my NPC infighting videos, where I laugh at fools who legitimately think they are smarter than one another when in reality they share a collective IQ of under 100. Let this video be a lesson to you. If you ever catch yourself getting wrapped up in complaining online or spending time doing meaningless drivel online, take a step back and perhaps even take a week off of the internet entirely, or at least social media. You will come to find that all these petty arguments over corporations, fascism, communism, capitalism, video game devs, movies, sports, etc. Our terminally online NPC nonsense one is way better off completely shutting out. This is not to say one should forego the internet entirely just to not become terminally online. Anyways, Pimp Psy. Hope you all enjoyed. We out.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.